Hello, everyone. Hi there. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Let's wait a couple of minutes for some more people to join us. Once again, hello, everyone. I'm glad to go on live with you on Instagram and on Restream, yeah. And I will try to do my best to look part of the time at Instagram platform and part of the time at Restream platform. I hope you guys are doing well. And please let me know in the comments below if you can hear and see me clearly. Thumbs up if you can see and hear me clearly, and thumbs down if there are some problems. So, is the sound okay? I don't see your comments below. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly. Perfect. Thank you so much for thumbs up. That's perfect. All right. So, guys, is there anything pleasant than to curl up on the sofa with some popcorn to watch movies and learn English? If you want your students to combine language learning with some leisure activities, then I'm pretty sure that you will like today's topic. Because here we are going to talk about the best English movies that you can use in your ESL classroom. Yeah, the best movies. I'm gonna share some tips and techniques on how to use these videos in the classroom, and I'm fairly certain that these movies will spice up your English lessons and they will motivate your students to learn English more enthusiastically. So, are you ready to start? Yeah? Are you interested in the topic? Great! Let's first focus on the films that are strongly recommended to use in the ESL classroom. While choosing a film, you should take into account the student's level, of course, and their interests. These are the most important things. But another thing to keep in our mind is the length of the video. Yeah? And actually, the video shouldn't be more than 3 up to 6 minutes, 6-7 minutes. But how to find this kind of short films? Do you know any films that are just 3 or 5 minutes? Anyone knows? Nobody knows. Yeah. In fact, there are loads of free educational English movies on YouTube. Not only movies, but also TV series. And these movies are actually aimed at helping students to hone their listening and speaking skills, and of course to enrich their vocabulary. Yeah, and today I'm gonna share these super awesome films with you. So let's get started with the films. Number one is Learn English through Oxford English Video. This serial consists of 4 episodes, yeah, and 4 parts, and each of them have some short episodes. Yes, they have some short episodes, and these short episodes are like 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 minutes length. And this is a nice pack of films, yeah, because it starts from beginner level. It means you can use it even with the students who have just started learning English or even don't know a single word. Can you imagine that? They don't know a single word, but these movies will help them to understand English. The last part of the video is suitable for the intermediate level, and the serial is actually about four friends who are sharing the same flat. I'm so sorry, it's too hot here in Romania. So, this was the first one. Now let's come to the second, yeah? Second one is called Learn English Conversation, and the structure of this serial is similar to the previous one. But this is a bit more difficult, and the first part is suitable not just for beginner level, but more for elementary level. And however, sometimes I use these videos with my beginner students as well. At first, they may face some obstacles to understand the speech. However, later on, they will get used to the speech and they will understand it more clearly. So what's the film about? Not the film, the series, yeah? It tells us the story of Julie, who finds a job at Apex TV company and encounters some lovely people there. Soon she falls in love and they start dating with the reporter. So sorry. Let's go to the next one. New English file. Yeah? New English file. These videos are actually filmed for textbooks of Oxford publication. I'm pretty sure that most of you know. There are two versions. In the older one, the main characters are Mark and Ellie, and in the new updated version, we have Rob and Jenny. Since the videos introduce various life situations and start from the beginner level and end with the intermediate level, they will definitely come in handy. Yeah, they will come in handy, I'm pretty sure. So let's go to the last part. Yeah, not last part, but last pack of films that I strongly recommend you. It's called Learn English Through Comedies. Yeah, do your students like comedies? So this is an incredibly fun video that makes learning English pleasant and great. It's about people who work in a travel agency and have great fun there. So, dear friends, these were the 4 types of films that I strongly recommend you to use in your classes with your students to spice up your lessons. If you have any questions concerning these movies, please let me know in the comments below. Any questions? I will check whether we have any questions here on the stream. No? Shall I go on? By the way, I have totally forgotten to tell you that all the necessary information here and the links you will find in the description part, and we will also share them in our stories, so you won't miss anything. The first one, you mean Learn English Through Oxford English video. This was the first one. But actually, at the end of our stream, Learn English Through Oxford English video. I'm repeating it one more time. At the end of the video of our stream, I'm gonna share all the necessary information with the appropriate links with you in the description part and in the stories as well. The films recommended for B1, that's like intermediate level, all the series that I enumerated are actually for B1 as well. I mean, the first part maybe for beginner students, the second part for elementary, then comes pre-intermediate, and the last part is like for intermediate level students. Are there worksheets after each episode? No, unfortunately there aren't any worksheets after each episode, but right now I'm gonna share with you some tips and techniques on how to use these videos in your classes. So let's come to the next part of our stream, okay? And that is how to use these films. Yeah, I would like to listen to your ideas. Dear teachers, what are the 3 stages when working with videos in the lesson? How do you usually use videos in your classes? Write your answers in the comments below, please. How do you use these videos in your classes? Not only this, of course, just generally, how do you use them? And meanwhile, I will see whether I missed any question or not. No, I guess I have already answered all of the questions. So, no one volunteering? No answers? Okay. If you do not want to share your ideas with me, I'm gonna share them with you. In fact, there are 3 stages when working with videos in the lesson. Predictions, okay, one of us said prediction. This is a good idea. Yeah, this is something my students like too much. So these are the 3 stages when working with videos in the lesson. Number 1 is pre-viewing. Number 2, while viewing. And number 3, post-viewing. So we have 3 stages: pre-viewing, while viewing, and post-viewing. Yeah. And do you know any activities that we can use for pre, while, and post-viewing stages? No. No answers? Okay. So, previewing. Here are the activities that I personally use in my classroom. So, previewing. One of the best ways, yeah, to start previewing activity, it's about taking a screenshot. Show the screenshot taken from the video and ask your students what they think is happening or what may happen next. If necessary, you can also provide them with some useful words and phrases such as, I may be wrong, but I think I'm pretty sure that the character is going to, or something. Or maybe, in my eyes, in the next episode, we will see this man coming to the theater. Why not? Great. So this was about previewing. Yeah, let's move to while moving. I'm so sorry. While viewing. So while viewing activity. Ask to comment on what is happening in the video while it is playing. It means when you play the video, yeah, ask to comment your students on what's happening, what are these people talking about, something like this. And post-viewing, that is at the end of the video after you watch it, yeah, you ask to comment on what happened and why. What would your students do if they were in a similar situation, such as the main character? So, another type of activities is the so-called how do they seem. Have you ever heard how do they seem tasks? So, how do they seem tasks for these 3 stages? Previewing. Show a screenshot, but now it's time to describe the emotion that the person has. Yeah? While viewing, play the sound only and ask to describe emotions, or play the video only without sound and ask to guess what the person might be saying. Remember, keep in mind, either you play only the sound or only the video. And post-viewing, discuss what the student thinks, show the video with sound and or with the show the video with sound, and then discuss the differences. Any questions so far, dear teachers? Any questions so far? Thank you so much for your hearts. It motivates me, really, it motivates me in this hot and boiling day. Even our air conditioning is not helping me. So, let's go to the last group of activities, which is called 3 S's. For previewing, we have story, setting, and sound. Yeah, you need to ask your students to type story, setting, and sound in their notes. While viewing, ask to watch and then note down the details about the story, setting, and then sound. And post-viewing, discuss what your students has or hasn't noticed. So guys, these were actually the tips and techniques that I wanted to share with you. And now I'm all ears and I'm looking forward to your questions. Do you have any questions concerning the videos or maybe the tips and techniques that I personally use in my classroom? Or maybe you would like to tell me something about your techniques, to share them with us, with the public. Waiting for your questions. No questions? And here I will also check on the other platform. Amazing. Alright, I hope you learned a great deal from the video and you will immediately get down to using these films, these techniques and tips in your classroom. If you have any questions, write them down in the comments below after sharing the post, and I will be glad to answer them. How do you consider videos for the elementary level? I guess I use the same techniques. Depending on the level of the student, I just can adjust them according to their level. Yeah. So if they are just elementary level, I try to give them some necessary vocabulary, yeah, to speak, to make them speak. That's it. So guys, if you have any questions, any further questions, write them down in the comments below. I will be glad to answer them under this post. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us here on this platform as well. I appreciate your time that you spend with us. Goodbye and have a nice evening. Bye bye to everyone. I will